I'm listening to all this TikTok dating advice, advising women, if he's not intentional, cut him off, block him. Don't talk to him. If he's texting you and then he did not text again, don't respond. Ghost him, blah, 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 blah. And this is a message that is supposed to be for women that are not pygmies, women who are not apologetic about the standards that they're going to take from men, women that are not going to waste their time with these men, right? I think it's a good thing. I really think it's a good thing to not want to waste your time if you want commitment. But I think as somebody that has had commitment, has been strict about intentionality, and have gotten what I wanted when I put my foot down about it, I also have learned that, you know what, putting your foot down on people are not devices. You don't remote control them. Don't get me wrong, it's a good message. I think it's a good message to encourage women not to waste their time in dating if they want what they want. But the flip side of this message is that it does not represent the women who actually do not care to receive that from men. I feel like those women, they're probably sitting around feeling like, oh my God, if I hang out with this guy that ghosted me and came back next week, I look like I don't have boundaries. If I hang out with this guy that texts me once a week and blah, 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 I look like I don't have boundaries. No, I don't think you don't have boundaries. I'm here to tell you as a woman, because sometimes, guys, some women are just not there too. That's the freedom that we have as women, and we have to just be free to exercise that. Sometimes you're just hanging out with a guy that is not serious because you don't care for seriousness right now yourself. Sometimes you're just hanging out with them because you're bored. You already saw that they are not a serious person, but you know what? It benefits you, whether it's socially, whether it's just company, whether they are funny. And by going out to hang out with that guy, it doesn't mean that you don't know your worth. It doesn't mean that you don't know that if you wanted a serious guy, a guy that can commit to you, this is not the one. So the same way that he thinks he's just playing mind games with you, he appears and disappears, you too, you respond and not respond based on that, not because you don't love yourself, just because you're just tagging along, because that's the season that you are in right now. So this ghost him, don't talk to him, blah, 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 is good for the people that want to be picked by these men and get married tomorrow, because that's really the goal for them. That's why they're coming to preach this message. You understand? For me personally, I feel like a guy who was going to tell me today, for example, that, you know what, I'm so intentional, I am committed, I want to marry you tomorrow, I'm so scared. That sounds like a threat to me. I am in that space in my life where I'm not even invested in dating for me to care if you disappear and appear. You understand what I'm saying? If I'm bored or I want to hang out with you when you appear, good timing. You showed up when I want to hang out anyway. You understand? But guess what? I know my worth, and I know that if I had to commit and go on to something serious, I know which guy to commit to. So, ladies who are in that space in your life, please don't feel like you are pressured to have all these rules and these boundaries that they are setting for dating here online. Even though they are good for most of us, but they are not good for all of us at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? It's not every time you as a woman too are ready to receive that, even if you were to get it. So for me personally, I don't see the need to come here and be acting like a police officer, man. You didn't text me all day, I'm blocking you. You didn't do this, cutting you off, I'm confronting you. Listen, I'm just watching you. You understand what I'm saying? However you act, I receive you that way. You understand? And for me, I may not block you, confront you, because I'm not invested myself. People that I will invest myself in are people that are going to show me that seriousness to begin with. I won't have to threaten them. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe those are people that even have the power to take you out of your current season. And then you feel like, damn, the intentionality of this person, the commitment, is making me even change my mind or consider, committing into something that I wasn't even thinking about at the moment. You understand? Because for me personally right now, I feel like, okay, if I were to meet this person that is intentional today and everything, I'm kind of scared. I'm just kind of scared. I just came back to the streets, but at the same time, I do want to hang out and have good company. I do want to talk to people if I want to talk to people. So if you talk to me yesterday and then you talk to me next week and then you didn't respond to the text, or you blue tick my WhatsApp for 2 days, I already know that you are not husband material. But if it was fun hanging out with you, we're gonna hang out again. I don't care, and that does not mean that I don't know my worth. So that's just how I see it. I feel like you're gonna block someone that said hi to you after disappearing for 6 days, but you had so much fun and you wanna do it again. Just do it. You already know this is not your partner, so you know what? If you wanna do it, you are benefiting something from that. Okay, and then for women that are in that space, you're like, I want a husband, I want commitment, give me this right now. If you're not giving it, I'm cutting you off. Yes, you're running on that strict program. Okay, it's good for you, but for any girl that is not in that space, you're just not in that space. That's just not where you are, because some of you ladies, even if these men, they come and they give you this intentionality and everything that you want right now, some of you are not even ready to receive it. You're not even ready for it. You're just following the internet. You blocking person that you had fun with last week. Just go do it again. Just go do it again. For me, I think I just don't want to force things. I don't want to put pressure on things. I'm never going to complain and beg people. Why didn't you text me? I'm just watching. I observe the pattern and then I decide, okay, this one is for games. This one is for fun. This one is for laughs. And then when intentionality pursues me, then I will respond accordingly. And while I'm in that space in my life, I wouldn't want my friends to say, oh my God, you're talking to the guy that ghosted you last week. Listen, I'm talking to the guy that ghosted me last week because I know that I have the power to ghost him this week. And when the ghosting happens, it does not impact me anyway because I'm not looking for anything from this guy. Maybe I just enjoy his company. That's it. Let's normalize women being in that space too. Because at the end of the day, men playing games with women whenever they want, popping in, popping out, leaving you on red, blue ticking you, whatever they want to do, it never boils down to their worth. You know what I mean? They have the freedom to explore, date, look at people's behaviors until they decide that this is the person for me. So for me, I just feel like as long as you're not doing things that are selling your soul, make you have sleepless nights or not love yourself when you wake up the following morning. My dear, let me tell you something. If you ghosted me but we had fun last week when we were at the party, I'm going to go to the party again. I'm not going to block you because you ghosted me. I'm not even going to confront you because who cares? If you don't, why should I? But I still benefit. And I don't want to be judged and be looked by another woman as, oh my God, how can you hang out with the guy that ghosted you? Because it's fun. The ghoster is a fun guy. That's it. Because you just don't care for seriousness yourself right now. And because you don't care for seriousness, it doesn't mean that you're going to hang out with cats. We're going to hang out with these guys. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to hang out with them. And while they think they're smart, they think they're playing the game, nobody cares for the game that you're playing if you're playing alone. If I'm not participating because mentally I'm not even there, nobody cares about the game. You understand? I am a grown-up woman who can make decisions for myself. If I took time to go and entertain the game that you think you're playing, it's because I am also benefiting something from it. You understand? Even if it's company, even if it's vibes, even if it's just like socially going out, whatever it is, maybe it's just my ego being boosted. I am benefiting that from it. I think we should be vocal about the fact that the flip side of these advices online, they are actually putting pressure on women to make fast decisions that may even work against them when it comes to these relationships with these men. Honestly, like, I want an intentional man, but I just am scared of someone that's going to see me on the second date and then they're ready to lock it down because, if they don't do this and they don't do that, then they're going to look like they're not intentional and they are so scared that I might block them. I don't know. It's just my opinion though, but I think we just need to take it a little easy. Like, I don't care. Nothing defines my worth about someone who ghosted me and came back. Go back and come back. I can do the same. Everybody can ghost somebody and come back, my dear. Okay? If I'm not even ready to receive commitment, who cares if you're ghosting me and you're coming back? Ghost, come back. If our schedules align when you're back, it's gonna be fun again. That's just what it is. You understand what I'm saying? That's it. The day that I feel like that no longer benefits me, then I won't entertain the idea of you ghosting me and coming back. Because right now I'll be in a different space in my life. But I just feel like it's okay. Don't be out here being street, setting boundaries that don't even align with what you want for yourself at the moment. Boundaries of the internet. Let these people ghost and come back. Who cares? You do care? Because I don't care, me personally. When you come back, if our schedules align, we're going to have fun. When you come back, if I'm busy, it's not personal too because I don't even feel guilty. I don't even feel like I owe you anything because you're not a man that came with actions that say I should feel some type of way when I don't show up for you because you don't have that for me. So who cares? Nobody cares. But that doesn't mean I don't know my worth. I know my worth, baby, because I can cut that program anytime if I wanted something different. So when intentionality pursues me, then I will respond accordingly. Okay? Thank you.